As we reflect on the first John Carter film, the plot takes place between 1868 and 1881, when Confederate Army Captain John Carter embarks on an unexpected Martian expedition. Despite the film's difficulties, director Andrew Stanton envisioned a trilogy, with the second installment dubbed Gods of Mars. However, marketing blunders and difficulties doomed the project, preventing the sequel from seeing the light of day. Stanton's comprehensive comments regarding the sequel are a melancholy reminder of the cinematic world's undiscovered places and unsolved stories. The history of adapting Burroughs' iconic science fiction works for the big screen is interesting, with countless efforts throughout the years. Despite the difficulties encountered during production, Andrew Stanton's devotion was instrumental in delivering John Carter to Disney. A-list celebrities such as Tom Cruise were considered for the main role, but Taylor Kitsch finally accepted it. Insights into the problems that performers confront, the filming process, and adjustments that occur throughout production provide a look behind the scenes of John Carter. Moreover, during an interview with The Wrap for our comprehensive and unseen history of the conception, production, and release of John Carter, Stanton disclosed the intended narrative for the sequel, which he was working on with co-writer Mark Andrews. It was going to be that every movie had a different character saying the prologue, Stanton was quoted as saying. The first is Willem Dafoe, who plays Tars. Deja was supposed to provide the prologue narration for the second one, and it was intended to give everyone who hadn't watched the previous film a tiny preview of the events that led up to this one. Shorthand, fascinating images, whether artwork or otherwise. You were going to disclose later that she was saying it to her kid, and then you'd realize, oh my god, it's the child. Cathoris is the son of Deja Thoris and Carter, and the tale she's telling is the father's story, which this child will never know. And then her father, Ciarán Hinds' character, Tardos Mors, said she's been up too long, she's tired, let her grandfather have a moment with the child and I'll put her to bed, Stanton added. Then it would be discovered that it was Matai Shang in shape-shifting mode, and he planned to take the baby. Then it was intended to be added to the opening credits. Carter was supposed to be lying in his burial costume amid the desert, appearing like a corpse in a wake and just waking up. Then he'll just take off his jacket like it's nothing and start walking. And then, just as in Lawrence of Arabia, a shark riding a that will appear somewhere in the distance. And he's going to startle Carter by revealing that he knows precisely who he is and that someone has been hunting for you. He takes him to a camp, and it's Cantos Can, who is James Purefoy, who has been seeking him off any river where this person went for a long time. And he's taken aback that he's discovered him. Then he adds, you have to go back here now to heal him. And when he returns, you expect a reunion, only to discover that there has been some time between the prologue and the main credits. Now Deja's gone missing, Stanton continued. She's certain that the Therns kidnapped their child, and if Carter ever returns, she'll go down the river Is to locate him. And then, similar to Beneath the World of the Apes, everything happens with everyone delving beneath the ground to find out who's truly been ruling the entire world. There's a complete race down there with sophisticated technology. Essentially, there has been a third world on the surface without anyone knowing it, and the first world has been operating the air, water, and everything else to keep the Earth running the entire time. However, exploring fan casting for the hypothetical sequel, John Carter 2, gives fascinating possibilities. Although Taylor Kitsch played John Carter in the first film, planning a sequel necessitates exploring other actors for this famous role. A tempting suggestion includes Tom Hardy, the talented and charismatic actor. Hardy, known for his numerous roles and engaging performances, can infuse the character with new life, providing a unique vision of the battle-weary captain. Hardy's capacity to offer a new aspect to the part corresponds with the sequel's possibility for a different take on John Carter's character. The possibility of a fresh actor filling the role of the war-weary captain gives up possibilities for recreating the character's depth and complexity. Hardy's track record of producing great performances in a variety of genres makes him an intriguing candidate to resurrect the famous protagonist. Furthermore, because the tale focuses on the next generation, incorporating younger performers into the mix enriches the storytelling experience. This method adds layers to the evolving story, helping to shape the characters and their relationships. The sequel can explore the tensions between seasoned performers and developing talents by integrating new faces, resulting in a more dynamic and compelling cinematic experience. Due to the film's substantial underperformance at the box office, planned sequels to John Carter never materialized. The film was a financial disaster, owing mostly to its massive production costs and a mismatch between spending and earnings. The production budget was staggeringly high at $307 million, before factoring in tax breaks and marketing expenses. In retrospect, this sum seemed extravagant, especially when compared to the film's worldwide profits of $281 million, as reported by The Wrap. The financial blunder became brutally clear when the Walt Disney Company revealed that they expected to lose $200 million on John Carter. This financial setback categorized the picture as a classic big-budget box office flop, bringing comparisons to well-known instances such as Waterworld. The striking discrepancy between the expensive production expenses and the underwhelming global box office result created a bleak image for the franchise's future. The fallout from the financial disaster was exacerbated further when Disney lost the rights to the John Carter franchise in 2014. Any residual optimism for the envisioned sequels, particularly those conceived by filmmaker Andrew Stanton, was killed with this tragedy. Stanton had intriguing ideas for the continuation of the John Carter narrative, but an unexpected financial disaster put a stop to his creative ambitions. In every way, the story surrounding John Carter II portrays a sad fate. It represents not just the closure of a film franchise, but also the abandonment of creative endeavors that may have expanded and enriched the tale. Stanton's vision for the sequels, now confined to unfulfilled potential, serves as a painful reminder of the film industry's unpredictability and the perilous nature of high-stakes investments in blockbuster projects. Aside from the financial blunders, the downfall of John Carter and its planned sequels teaches vital lessons about the critical role that marketing and brand perception have in the success of a film. Even seemingly insignificant modifications in a film's advertising approach and brand positioning can have a significant impact on its audience reaction. The uncertainty caused by marketing blunders, as typified by the film's Super Bowl ad, highlighted the significance of efficient communication and audience interaction in influencing the fate of a film. As we say goodbye to John Carter and the sequels that never were, one can't help but ponder the latent possibilities of interplanetary adventures. What other legendary stories or characters do you believe need a reimagining for a new generation of viewers? Share your opinions and start a conversation in the comment section below. Let the cinematic fantasies and creative possibilities continue to bloom until next time. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Let me know your take on it in the comment section, and we'll see you at the next one.